Hi, this is Kevin Thomas, and welcome back to the At Home Film Festival. Or I'm trying to get you to go out and go this coming week to the SF Queer Film Festival. Oh my God, how surreal. That's me talking about it last week. So I'm not going to try to mention those movies because I will put a link below for you to watch that. But I love this festival. I'm the director of programming. So obviously I like all the content. It's hard for me to say my favorites because there's so many good ones. But I will put a link so you could learn about the movies I talked about last week. I was also on a podcast this week, so I will put that link down below as well. But this festival, the 6th annual, it's an up and coming, exciting festival that I'm just love so much. I want you to come love it with me. And it's happening at the historic Roxie Theater in San Francisco. Get tickets and information about all the programs at www.sfqueerfilmfest.com. So last week I talked about a lot of movies and the entire festival, but I'm going to give you a shorter version this week. I will focus on each day and I will try to talk about movies I didn't talk about on this show. So let's go and see what we got now. I do want to talk again about opening night because that's our only program one on opening night, August 21st. It starts off with this short film, which is very cute and funny, called Mean Girls. Picture mean girls with balls. Soccer balls, that is. They're mean and they're fun and it's good. Our opening night feature is called Sweet Nothing from Robbie Kendall, who stars in it, wrote in it, has everything to do with this film. And I consider him to be the king and queen of Emeryville, a small town right outside of San Francisco. He's put that on the map when it comes to terms of LGBTQ plus activities. And this movie is just a hallmark to the Bay Area. It's so cute. He plays a man that gets a job at a community center, and his first line of business is to make the bingo more exciting, make it a drag bingo. So while he's fighting with a guy who currently does it, who doesn't want to give up the reins, he has a bearish husband whose mother is very much a Budinsky, and combine all those elements with comedy, drama, and excitement, and you will have a fun evening. The music is by Bear's best friend, Cub Tom Goss, who's also a singer, and he does a song at the end. So come August 21st and enjoy this with us, okay? Let's start Saturday the 22nd off at 12:15 with a great collection of short international films called Cafe International. I think we've got 6 of them. I've talked about some other ones before, but today we're going to focus on Ultra Marino, about someone who's deciding if they need to get more involved in their community with an annual thing that's very much expected of them, or if they want to break free and be themselves. Very interesting. Catch this as well as the 5 others. Also at 12:15, so you have to pick a category, is men's short. So this is a great collection, a lot of short films aimed for an audience of gay men and their friends. Oh, this one in particular, Your Cookie, it is so cute and adorable. It's about men that meet, something to do with fashion, but then they end up having a cookie and a coffee. The conversation flows, work flows. It's really a sweet, heartfelt short film. And actually, this whole collection is, I talked about others before, so check out my other post, okay? Let's watch Your Cookie and other great films. Then at 2:30, we have a program called Smash the System. This has a lot of trans and cis movies that are so wonderful. We actually had so many submissions for this category this year that I am so excited, happy, and proud to include them. I've talked about others before, of course, but this one we're focused on is called Top. This really got me. It's about a man that's standing in line there waiting to see the doctor, get his appointment to have top surgery. And at the same time, when he gets to the front of the line, they give him his dead name. And he's not that person anymore. This causes a lot of flashbacks to think of his situation with his mother and her coming to terms with him transitioning. Really a good film, but oh, here comes the moment. He's about to get the bracelet for the hospital. It doesn't say Matt. It has a stupid dead name. Even that expression gets me. Also at the same time, so you'll need to make another choice on the 22nd. We have Female Empowered, a great collection of female-oriented, made, plot-driven stories. This one about Face, love it. It's about a woman who's involved in the drama club, but it's a little too dramatic for her, and I don't think she even likes it. She's not even a good actress, really, in that show. She's trying to do a two-woman version of Romeo and Juliet, but she does find her calling and watch this short film and find out what it is. But certain ways, we all need to just find the right avenue to go down to be accepted, right? So let's applaud her. Let's start the 23rd off with this segment called Purple Haze around 12:15 in the afternoon. This is kind of a fun section because you've got fetish movies, you've got experimental, you have animation, you have music videos. I think there's 14 of them because a lot of them are just 2 or 3 minutes. One standout for me is this one called Double Booked, where a witch puts a spell on two people, that one is an animal while the other one is a human being, and they double book events. One of them wants a date, one of them goes on a job interview, so they have to switch back and forth through the whole system to make each event happen. Very funny, cute, and inventive. The next section is called Anything Goes at the same time. Sorry, but there are 2 screens we're screening on. This one has some great shows of all different kinds. It's a kaleidoscope and cornucopia of wonderful films representing most of the LGBTQ plus community in different areas. This one, Glimmer, really struck a chord with me. It's about a designer who's having trouble getting his name out there as a fashion designer, and he's almost ready to give up, but he gets a glimmer of hope in his inspirations from other people as well as love. And there's almost like a glimmer of dust that kind of sparkles on him to make him turn around and try to go back to his great designs. Wonderful short film. Also, while I'm trying to bring all new stuff to you that I haven't talked about before, but I'm a bear, see, good bear. So I couldn't not talk again about the leather and bears section on Sunday the 23rd at 2:30. I find this short, The New Gardener, to be a laugh riot. Oh, phew. It stars Guy Branum, who we know from Hacks and everything. He's a cute, fun chub. And then his partner, Johnny Sibley, is such a riot. And oh my God, did you see that gardener outside? I mean, they both have an interest in that gardener. Look at them go. Oh. And also in the same program, there's Only Bears making its world premiere. It's a web series from our favorite. Billy Clift was so involved in this. And you know when he's involved, it's a hit. And that has also cameos by Jason Stewart, who's a riot all the time, and Tom Goss, America's favorite little cub. There's a great short documentary called Incurados, which is about the leather community, the Latin leather community, that realizes it took a long time for them to get a Mr. Leather. Let's watch them. Well, that's our show of the week. I hope you share and subscribe, and come meet me next week at the Roxie Theater between August 21st and the 23rd, sfqueerfilmfest.com to get tickets. It really will be fun. A lot of the filmmakers will be there. I can't wait to see them, meet them. They're so proud of their films. They would love to meet you too and get your feedback. So let's do it together, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.